Hello, and welcome to Live from Justice City. I'm your host, the South Point Saint. About a few weeks ago, the mayor asked me to do a podcast where I really accentuate Justice City's prime export, which is superheroes. That's right, Justice City has more superheroes per capita than any other city in the world, basically. So I bring a couple of the heroes on each time, and I talk to them, and we get to know them a little bit better. The men and women, eventually, behind the masks. Today I'm going to start with my good friend. Well, not good friend. More of a casual acquaintance.
Yeah.
The Mutant Millennial.
Hey, man. How's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing today?
Oh, man. I am good. This has been a perfect day for me. Sun's warm. I didn't have to go to work. I mean, I don't ever have to go to work. I don't have a job. But, it's been a good day,
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm digging the locale. I mean.
Yes. Well, for those of you who've listened before, we're not in our usual studio today, unfortunately.
No.
The old studios was compromised, and some villains found out where we recorded the podcast and used it to hurt a couple superheroes who were going to be my guests. But
man. That would have been so much better.
Probably. But luckily, the Mutant Millennial does have a nice garage in his mom's house that he let us borrow.
Right? It's nice, right? It's good.
It's spacious.
Yeah, good sound.
Smells vaguely like weed.
Not vaguely, my friend.
I was trying to be nice.
Okay. Oh, it's good.
So, Mutant Millennial.
Yeah.
How did you get your ability?
Well,
What is your ability?
I don't know, man. I think that's just something they started calling me. They're saying that I kill industries. I guess that's my power. I'm fucking killing the napkin industry. What's up with that?
So, you're more of a villain.
I think they're trying to paint me as a villain. I wouldn't call myself a villain. I think I'm doing fighting the good fight, man.
So that sounds like you're just a millennial, but does the mutant part have anything to do with the third arm coming out of your chest?
Oh, that's probably it. I also horribly mutated.
Oh.
That's how I'm holding my microphone.
I didn't want to be rude or anything.
I was surprised you waited this long to mention it.
Look,
it's
in
really...
the South Point, it may be a rough neighborhood,
Yeah.
but we're very polite.
Oh, man, I love going to South Point. Just, skated up. And, this third arm's super good at playing video games. It's mostly what I do with my life.
Wow.
I'm super good at video games.
Congratulations, and that's also super sad.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Man, also another thing about me is I constantly want to, end it all. I can't get a job. I'm also trying super hard to get a job. I've applied 50 places, and Justice City has a lot of employment opportunities, and I went and got a philosophy degree, and nobody wants me. I went to college. Did you go to college?
No, I got a job as a superhero.
Oh, that makes sense. That's your job?
Yeah.
Do you get paid?
Well, the city does give out grants to heroes.
For this?
Yeah, I mean, if you were more of a hero.
That's true.
But you do have a pretty big online presence, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Huge online presence. I'm on Insta. Follow me at Moody Millennial 25. That was already taken 24 times.
That's fair. There were
Moody Millennial 25. Hit me up. Hit me up on Soch.
Is that on all platforms or
all
just Instagram?
platforms except for 4chan. That 4chan, it's Donkey Kong 69. I mostly did Donkey Kong fanfic.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I mean, it was
maybe a little
I was
later I can
younger.
read some.
Don't,
You
please.
seem to have a pretty nice shelf. It's shelved pretty nicely.
Oh
in your
yeah,
room,
I did get it bound and published, but
but you're not proud of it.
I'm not proud of it.
That's
I
very
have
fair.
a friend who publishes books.
Well, Mutant Millennial, it's
Yeah.
been lovely talking to you. But
been
I'm going to
great.
turn away from you, and I'm going to turn to our next guest, the one, the only, well, the two, the only, the Embowler.
It's actually just the Embowler. Thank you.
Just the Embowler?
Yeah. See, here's the thing. I don't disembowel people. I embowel them. And
Whoa.
like, if you're wondering what that means.
Yeah,
I don't think I am.
100%. I was
yeah.
wondering what that
So, what's in your bowels?
means. Poop.
Yeah. And I just make you literally full of shit.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, people go, well, what's what does that power do? And you can't really fight when you have to take a shit, right?
That's true.
I mean,
I mean,
I can barely function
It's
when I got to take a shit. It's just like, have
That's-
you ever?
that's fair. Many times I've been fighting villains, and I've just been like, sorry,
it's-
guys, I got to go home. I can't stop this robbery.
it's debilitating.
Yeah.
I know. It's a really good secret power.
I got to go fight some escaped convicts.
But it's not the best power. I'm not what you would call a full superhero. I'm more
I
of
mean,
like
I
a,
think-
I'm more of a sidekick. I'm like a number 2 guy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who do you sidekick under?
So he is actually called You're in Trouble.
God,
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
him so much.
He's
Yeah.
so awful.
I mean, he is the number one hero, but
Yeah, but like
Not in a
the
good way.
number one
Yeah,
hero.
yeah.
I hate his special move, the
He's-
golden shower.
The golden shower. You know, he didn't really know what that meant until I had to tell him, but he just kind of seemed to like it more.
Yeah. How'd you guys get involved? Like, was it just you're like, we have bowel functions as powers? Do
Well-
you want to just team up?
So we were fucking with some people with Crohn's disease. I was I was a bad kid. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
mean, you didn't
I
even
made-
need to do too much to them.
I made
Oh,
them.
no,
I
they're
made
just-
them. Here's the thing. They thought they had Crohn's disease.
Oh.
That's where I
So
come
you were
in.
just
very
playing
easy.
elaborate pranks.
Yeah, I was kind of an asshole. I mean, it's kind of
Oh.
Good one.
yeah. It was bad, but then you're in trouble. He came in, and that's what he told me. He said,
He said,
"You're in
"You're
trouble,
trouble."
kid."
Oh,
And I was
no.
like, "Oh no!" But then he found out about my power, and we turned
Oh
it
wait,
around.
you didn't understand what was happening. You just thought you were in trouble.
like
Like this was before he knew you could do that. He
yeah,
was just,
yeah,
okay,
'cause
I
I
get
was
it.
I was a bad kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he really helped me turn my life around.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
Do you know how you got your power?
Well, I couldn't tell you the exact day. I just knew something was weird because every time I would feel some type of emotions, I couldn't control it, and so
Ugh.
I'd accidentally make people shit themselves all around me.
Oh no.
And I just thought people didn't like me because
They're
they
just
would,
like-
they just
Yeah.
they would just shit their pants.
They would take
whenever I
one
would
look
get
at you
near,
and just, you know,
and
I,
they'd
I
leave.
feel that way sometimes about you.
Yeah.
And so it took me a long time to control my powers. I didn't really know, but I just thought everybody hated me
Yeah.
or used the excuse that they shit themselves to not want to
Yeah.
talk to me.
And that's a
They're
very
like,
hard.
thank God I shit myself so I don't have to talk to this fucking kid.
That's a very hard.
That actually, I feel like people think that about me as well. Sorry, go on. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I feel like your power though is very hard to find a correlation between you and everyone shitting
yeah,
themselves.
it was really
Like,
difficult.
For a while, did you just think that it was kind of normal that everyone just like
Oh,
all the time
totally.
people just shat their pants?
Totally. I just thought that was a normal thing because that's all you like. My parents wore diapers.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I just thought
That makes
they were-
sense, though.
Yeah, they just constantly wore diapers around me.
Wait, were you ever bit by someone who worked at the power plant who may have had radioactive Crohn's disease? Because you do have that strange marking on your arm that looks
That
like
looks exactly like a teeth bite. Like,
It-
just like, you could probably use dental records to find out who did that because it's so easy to see. It's just huge.
I really thought you guys wouldn't be assholes about that.
You know what?
I just wanted to know.
He
the
likes
origin.
mentioning like my third arm.
Well,
I mean,
people at home, it would be very obvious to them, but like, since we're on a podcast,
Yeah.
I feel like I need to.
it
point
needs
it out.
to be mentioned.
Yeah.
All right, fine. That fucking third arm is really, really making me uncomfortable.
Well, I don't know what to do about that.
Well, we can find out what you can do about it when we return from our break.
Gotcha.
Right.
Hello and hey there, it's me, the Undoer, your favorite mistake-correcting crime fighter. I'm here today to ask you to vote no on Proposition 592. If you don't know about Prop 592, it would put restrictions on us heroes. What if next time Docpocalypse has a bomb ready to blow up our fair city and I can't be around to undo that? Or what if I do undo that and I get arrested? I can undo the arresting, but then I might be a fugitive of the dang law. So what I want you to do is go ahead and vote undo on Prop 592. That's undo on Prop 592. This PSA brought to you by the People's Organization opposing Prop 592.
Don't be duped. Vote with poop.
Citizens of Justice City, remember the last time a hero, well-meaning as they are, just completely trashed your car while fighting crime? It was yesterday, huh? Yeah, that's what I mean. Proposition 592 would make those heroes pay with jail time for all those things that they recklessly destroyed, defiled, and deflated. Also possibly invoke totalitarian rule over supers and citizens, but mostly pay. With money? No. Just jail. Vote yes on Proposition 592. This ad was sponsored by Senator Trumbler.
Bloomberg for president.
And we're back. So, the reason that I brought you two both on here today was that I want to kind of ask you guys about who your enemies are, who your arch nemesis, who you would
That
say
makes
your
sense.
arch nemesis is.
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
So,
I'm so fucking stoned.
for that, why don't you tell me who your nemesis is?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you who my nemesis is. First of all, I think I have the most nemesis of everybody. Like the government's out to get me, cause like they won't pay off my student loans. God, I have so much debt. Like that could be a superpower in itself. I have so much debt. How do I get rid of my debt if I don't have a job? Secondly, the job market, because I can't get a job. And third, actually, this is my biggest one. Old people. Old people suck.
Are you telling me that you fight old people?
Yeah, I just beat up grandmas.
You probably
But
shouldn't do
only...
that.
You're right. You changed my mind. Just kidding. I love beating up grandmas. I think... Yeah, mostly grandma and old people who are heroes who have powers. If I like fight them, I think my biggest enemy is the baby boomer. He's the fucking worst.
He's
Oh,
pretty
yes,
bad.
that guy, he literally explodes babies.
Yeah, like he sees babies and is like.
Yeah, he has when he touches a baby, it explodes.
Oh god,
He sees the baby boomer.
he's the worst. I mean, like legit, like objectively the worst. Like I'm not the only one who sees this,
yeah,
right?
that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, like yeah.
Then
when
why is it such a crime when I try to fight him? He's like
it's-
so entitled to
it's-
not being.
It's not. He's
Like-
a genuine
Yeah,
bad guy.
like-
He's
But
a
then
monster.
like you see the news and they're like taking baby boomer's side. Like what's that even about? Like
they
like
gave him a statue.
yeah.
well, I think a lot of the bigger heroes think you seem entitled that you would fight such a bad guy.
What? I'm not even that entitled. Like, I feel like I have had no opportunity in this life. Like, yeah, I got to go to college, but like, also it took all my money and like a lot of my parents' money too. Like, I think like I went through a different struggle than like the baby boomers, but like I'm going through a struggle, you know? Sorry, I'm so high.
Oh,
Did any
oh,
of
we're
that
talking
even,
about.
Did any of that even make sense? I don't even.
A little.
I wasn't
little
paying
bit.
attention.
See, we're talking about you being a millennial and hating the baby boomers. I was talking about baby boomer, the villain.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
get it.
I hate him too.
Yeah, we
I
all.
fight him. He's also like 60.
Yeah, he just happens to be the face of a generation.
Yeah, really bad face, like terrible. Like, why would we
I-
look up to him?
I
don't
think
know.
in the right light, he could be considered kind of handsome.
That's fair.
Objectively
he's
speaking.
like, yeah, he's like,
he's got that nice jawline.
It's pretty charming.
Yeah.
yeah, like
He's very charming, but he also seems
It's
very
like a silver
incompetent.
fox.
It
like,
sucks because he just smiles and then a baby goes boom.
Yeah, just,
Yeah, but like, yeah, just because he's
but not like how when you look at a baby it goes boom.
yeah, that's
Yeah, that's true.
And with that segue,
it's gone right.
Embowler, who would you say is your arch nemesis?
It's probably the BDSM queen.
Oh,
Yeah. No, see, here's the thing.
he's awesome.
A lot of people get grossed out by our powers.
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Some people get off on our powers.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Not
want
in
to think
my-
about that.
So
Population.
Not in my experience, because like millennials aren't really having sex for some reason.
yeah,
We're
I
like
mean,
I'm so high. Generation who can't get laid, guys.
that sucks for you guys.
Yeah.
So many struggles.
I
like,
think that might just be
come
the
on.
mutant
It
millennial.
just, I mean, having a
Yeah.
third arm might hurt your chances.
You know what? I also have 6 dicks, and they're all not that big. It's not fair. Guys, if they're like stacked on top of each other, that'd make like one normal dick. But like, why are you guys laughing? This is why I don't.
No, I respect your struggle.
Thank you.
And I think that it is very brave of you to come out and say you have 6 below average size penises.
Yeah, well, we're also
It's-
the generation that overshares, so.
Yeah, and I mean it comes off as as us being
Yeah,
vulnerable.
definitely.
So the S&M queen who totally gets off.
BDSM.
Yeah,
BDSM queen. Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah, he's pretty weird.
yeah, oh
He's-
yeah, and he gets off on the on the fecal play and urine play.
Oh yeah, the golden shower move, as we talked earlier. He really enjoys that one. It's been a crux. I've had to go and be his wingman and number 2 guy to come in and help him out. It's really hard when your means of attack is also the fetish of your enemy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's definitely.
Yeah.
I just feel like you probably don't share that same problem
No, I do not. Do not know that.
because the baby boomer, he's not attracted to you at all.
No.
No.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That's like.
So how did you guys get tangled up with the BDSM queen?
Well, we got tied up with her a few years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Despite. Yep, I got jokes. But for
I like how
real.
enthusiastic you are about your jokes.
Just like, yeah, I got him.
But for real, she's a pain in the ass.
Oh.
With her pain in the ass stick.
I've
I've been
never
caught.
seen it, but I have a good
I have
idea.
an
of what it
idea in
is.
my mind what I think it is.
Yeah. No. It still gives You're in Trouble nightmares about it. It was one of our toughest battles.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have a question about You're in Trouble's power. Where does it come from?
All right. Where does it go?
Where did he go?
Where did he come from? Kind of.
No one knows. But where his power comes from, like the origin of his power, or like
Like, how does
How does
it
it
work?
How
Where
does it
does
work?
the
Okay.
thing come from?
Here's-
Does he have like 6 dicks like him, or
Hey.
No, basically, so we all have sweat glands, right? His,
Yeah.
like, if you
Oh.
want it scientifically
Oh.
speaking, you could actually super force him out of his sweat gland. So on his hand, it comes out like highly pressurized, And it's just he uses that. And,
That's so
Honestly,
gross.
you guys, you're not. You guys would be cleaning up the streets if you weren't, also making them worse.
yeah. Well,
But-
see, to my credit, it helps my allies too because I could also get rid of a tough shit.
Yeah.
So if you're like,
Yeah, if your superhero buddy comes up to you and is like, "Dude, I've been super constipated,"
Aye.
and you can just pat him on the back and
it'll
Like,
it'll
for
it'll
real?
Yeah.
Do you do that to me right now?
I kind of sense that.
Yeah.
You-
Does it make a noise when it happens?
It kind of does.
Okay.
I don't wanna
It's
be here for
almost
this
like a
dumb
flushing
shit.
sound.
Alright.
It's just, but what it's a lot of magic bullshit that I don't really know about, but
Magic
it gets
is bullshit.
it works. You haven't taken a shit in a week.
No, it's all the avocado
Oh.
toast.
is that part of your power that you can tell?
I could tell how long somebody
the last
shit.
time.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I could
that-
also tell the next time they will take a shit.
It's like
You're
a shit sense.
precog. Like a shit sense?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that because I was saying something else. That was way funnier than what I was saying.
Twist at the ending is that
Oh, yeah.
he was right.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a twist.
For instance, it was 11:59 the last time you took a shit.
I'd have to check my records, but I think that's about right. Yeah.
South Point,
Yeah.
do you keep records of
Oh,
your
you
shit?
have to. If you want to be a serious hero, you got to be serious about your BMs.
You
Yeah.
have to time your
Does that
shits.
have anything to do with your superpower?
No, not at all.
You know, okay, so it doesn't like.
But
For those of you that maybe don't know, South Point State does have a power.
it's true. I was cursed or blessed by a demon or an angel to fight, demons, and so he gave me a fragment of his power, and I use that. That's why I'm not a huge hero because I'm mostly fighting demons instead of like physical people.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I can burn people for their sins. So
Yeah.
1 degree for every sin.
Who's your arch nemesis?
Granar, the demon from the plane of eternal cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. So
let's analyze this.
I'm a little jealous because you have the powers of from a literal fucking demon
Or an angel.
or an angel, and your arch
Maybe we'll
nemesis
find out later.
is a prime demon from the plane of gold, and I make people shit themselves.
I have a third arm at 6
Look.
sticks.
What the fuck?
I
Well, let's-
didn't choose him as my arch nemesis. He just happened to be the arch nemesis of
What's
whoever
the,
gave me
what's
the power.
The gold place like?
It's eternally gold.
Is it just
I
like
think
hard?
You're in
and-
Trouble would love it
Is
because
that
there are
where he got his
actual
power?
golden showers. And is that where
Oh.
You're in Trouble gets his power from? Is he a demonic entity? Do I?
Do you have to
Ask.
kill him?
I mean, his shits are kind of wild. Sometimes they're on fire. I always thought that was kind of weird.
I honestly didn't think he was shit. I thought it would all just come out of his pee hole. I don't know why. This took a while to guess. That's what happens.
Oh man, sorry, I took a hit while you were
Yeah.
saying that.
Must
So you found his
have.
stash too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just right there.
I don't hide it. My mom actually smokes with me. She's pretty cool.
Yeah, your mom sounds cool. Maybe I'll give her a call.
She's also a millennial, but she got teen pregnant.
So she's young.
Yeah.
So you're like at the end of the
Yeah,
millennial
like,
generation. She's at the
At
top.
the top.
Okay,
Is
Is
that's
that,
good.
is that possible? Like the top? What's the range?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So anyway, yeah, everyone has a different villain. Some are the BDSM queen, and he is.
Yeah. Think about like the Powerpuff Girls him,
Yeah,
but like
no crab claws.
no crab claws,
But
same kind of voice, really flamboyant. His dick's always out, dressed in leather. It's this is a quite horrific scene. The battles. The last time we fought, I was bruised and battered and beaten, and the streets weren't open for another week.
They ran brown with blood.
Blood, sweat, tears, and shame. A lot of that was left on the battlefield. And my cock ring. I still need to get that back.
You have a cock ring that you just wear into battle?
That's
No,
Wait, is that how you met the BDSM
Oh,
queen?
he put one on you,
He
and
put
then
me one on.
Oh,
that is
does that hole
that's
seal up
unfortunate.
right away? Do you have to keep wearing one so that it doesn't seal up like weird?
Nah,
don't
it's
know
pretty
enough about
sealed up,
cock
kind of
rings.
weird. Yeah, no.
Oh man,
I wanted it more as a souvenir.
I don't
just
know
to
why.
say.
It was still. I'm just imagining you went through the pee hole, but that seems like you would stop the pee, right? Sorry,
think
you know
so.
I'm so fucking high. That's how I was excuse saying weird shit.
That's you millennials.
That's a fair excuse. And
Oh, your next shit is coming up.
oh yeah,
Hey.
yeah, it's about that time, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, right? I was gonna ask you. Can you?
Yeah. I'm gonna. Okay. Well, you're gonna see how it works. Okay.
All right,
Ready?
Right.
You feel?
Oh,
Good.
oh
Yeah,
no!
There we go.
Oh my god!
There we go.
This is
Yep.
amazing. I finished shit in 4 days.
Yep. It's pretty. I think.
Okay.
longer.
Where's the bathroom? Oh my god! It's my house. I should know. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, that seems as good a place as any to stop. From
Just relax.
So I gotta say thank you again to the Mutant Millennial. I don't really want to, for letting us use his mom's house to.
It's very lovely.
Yeah, it's a nice house. It's very nice, and I'm super glad that his mom invited us in. I want to say thank you to my new friend, the Embowler, who is pretty neat. You're a pretty neat guy. Not gonna lie. I'm glad. Thank you for being on.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it every bit.
And once again,
thanks
from
so
Justice
much.
City,
Oh yeah.
from Justice Shitty, I was your host, the South Point Saint. Join us next time, and have a super night.
Hey guys, I'm the Mutant Millennial's mom. All the cool kids call me Triple M. That's what the South Point Saint insisted on calling me. I was super stoked when they asked me to do the credits, but I'm also gonna do my makeup tutorial after this using their equipment. Like and subscribe to Quadruple M's tutorials, Mutant Millennial's mom's makeup tutorials. Speaking of which, follow SadBods Media on Twitter @BodSad and like us on Facebook. And hey, if you enjoy the show, share it on those platforms. Help us spread the show. Wink. South Point Saint was played by Colin Moore. My darling angel, the Mutant Millennial, was played by Brendan Moore. And the Embowler was played by special guest Romero Garcia. And Triple M was played by Sarah Richards. Hey, sweetie, could you not hit a sweet bong grip right now? I'm trying to record your credits. And a special thanks to Diana Carrillo. And that's it, guys. Hopefully, they'll find another place to record next week. All right, honey, save some for me.